Hello friends, welcome to the brief review of Windows 10. I installed it yesterday around 2 o'clock in the afternoon and currently it's 10:59. This is Dubai timing, and in this brief period of time I went through the operating system and I noted down some changes which I felt in comparison to the last operating system I was using, which was Windows 8.1. So let's discuss briefly on what are the new features in Windows 10, and then I'll be discussing on a different segment which will be performance wise or things to keep in mind before shifting or migrating to Windows 10. So those points plus the new features we'll be discussing in this video. So this is a lock screen, or this has been inspired from Windows 8.1. The background images can be customized. You can have your own images to, let's say, rotate in as a slideshow or something like that. This is a login screen. I'm entering my let's say the PIN, which is again inspired from Windows 8.1. I'm not sure if you are able to view this login screen, but this is the login screen. Once I enter the PIN, I am welcomed by this very fresh looking desktop. These are the wallpapers which came by default. The display quality is really nice. Means it really, I really felt like if I had a retina screen and Windows 10 installed on it, I would have been really happy to see the visual appeal of Windows 10. The image clarity, the brightness is really nice, and you feel like working in Windows 10 with the brightness level slightly up, because that gives you a very richer experience in terms of what you are actually seeing on screen. So the first good thing in Windows 10 is the start menu. Though for me, I had been using Windows 8.1 for last 1 year, and I didn't felt any discomfort while using Windows 8. I was quite accustomed with the full page metro screen type start menu which used to show up. I was quite comfortable with that. But for rest of us who are not comfortable with Windows 8.1, the metro screen interface, here is the start menu. You have the metro tiles, which are again inspired from Windows 8.1 or Windows 8. These are live tiles actually. It shows some movie reviews, it's briefly, it shows icons, it shows whose birthday is next, and it's scrollable, it's resizable. So you are the admin of your start menu. You can do stuff in a more user-friendly and respectable manner. So these are the recently used apps. File Explorer, if I click on this, the File Explorer or my computer opens. Settings, it goes to the control panel. Power, it gives you the option to sleep, hibernate, shut down or restart. And all apps, if you click on it, it will show all the apps installed on your system in alphabetical order. So if you want to know if you want to execute a particular app which starts with Z, let's say, then you don't need to scroll down. You can just click on any of the alphabets and then you can simply click Z and you can have the application and you can launch it quickly. So this is a start menu. It's a really good addition to Windows 10 and a welcome addition. Next one, we'll be talking about the App Store or the apps opening in windowed mode, which was not happening let's say in Windows 8.1. It used to always open in full screen mode, but in Windows 10, as you can see here, it opens in windowed mode. So you can resize them, you can make it full screen, it's up to you. Third one is Cortana. Cortana is accessed by this magnifying glass icon, but I'm in Dubai right now. In Dubai or UAE, Cortana is not available, so I didn't get a chance to test the Cortana feature. You can see it clearly says Cortana isn't supported in the region and language you have selected. So I'm sorry I couldn't test it, but people are really enthusiastic about this feature, and Cortana had released a app for Android also. I checked that and it was really nice. I haven't used an Apple phone so far, so I can't compare with Siri on a personal level, but yeah, I liked Cortana. Next, the Edge browser. Well, before we click on this Microsoft Edge browser, I'd like to say, like, till day before yesterday, if someone asked me like, okay, so would you like to make friend with your very bad enemy, or you would like to make friend with Internet Explorer, I would have gone with my enemy, because being a friend again with my enemy, at least we'll have some good memories in the past before we went or before we became enemies. But for Internet Explorer, apart from downloading, let's say, Firefox or Chrome for the first time, I don't have any good memories. So that was a scenario. But now with Windows 10, the new browser, Windows Edge, is really something different. Check the time, or after clicking on the icon, how fast the browser loads. That's it. You can now start browsing. This is the simplicity which has been inculcated in Windows Edge. The speed, it's really good. As we can see here, Satya Nadella says, Windows 10 launch is a new era. I really believe it is. Let's try typing something. So we will go to cnn.com. It's a data heavy site, and I'm using I'm using a 12 Mbps internet connection here in Dubai, and the page has loaded. I can actually browse stuff. Yes, so this thing is still happening with Windows Edge. The browser freezes for some time. This is the second time this happened since today morning. But once you give Windows Edge some time, it will be smooth again. Yeah, it is smooth now. So this is Windows Edge. Though I personally feel like Windows Edge is not a full-fledged Internet Explorer, I mean a browser, but it's like a layover, it's like a mask for Windows Internet Explorer. So it's a stripped down version of the Internet Explorer, I feel so. The more I use this operating system for coming few days, I'll be much more clearer in what it is actually. But as of now, I feel like it's like a layover over the Internet Explorer. That's why it's working fast, it's opening fast, it loads the page in a much faster speed, and so on. Next is the virtual desktop thing. Virtual desktop can be accessed through this button which says task view. So basically task view actually shows you what are the windows currently open, and it's easier to switch between them. So this is my Google Chrome. Let's say I'm opening the App Store. So now I have two windows open, and if I click on task view, it shows me this thing. So one is Snagit also, as I'm recording this particular video. So I can easily switch viewing this interface. If I'm working on store, I can click here and go to my browser in a zip. Okay, now this is the task view feature. Next is new desktop, or virtual desktop kind of thing. So let's say in desktop 1, what you're currently viewing, I would like to have these two windows, and I want to create another desktop, and I'd like to have another set of windows or applications open. So how I'm differentiating, this is one of my blog which is totally focused on digital advertisement. So this particular blog I have opened in desktop 2, and in desktop 1 I will be opening my personal website. So here we are. This particular window is desktop 1, where I have my personal website open, and this one is desktop 2, where I have my blog, my AdOps blog open. Now if you see here, in desktop 2, which is highlighted here, there's only one window showing up because there's only one application or one browser or any app is open for desktop 2. Whereas if you click on desktop 1, you'll see 2 or 3 windows open. So in desktop 1, my personal website as well as the store is open. On desktop 2, my blog is only open. So this is how we can segment our different windows, our different work. Let's say one desktop can be for Facebook and stuff, second desktop can only be for work. So we can do stuff like that. Task view done. Action center. So let me go to desktop 1. Now action center is this one. Action center can be accessed through this button right above, or if the taskbar is horizontal on your system, right beside the date, you'll find this small icon, and on clicking on it you'll see the action center. And right now there are no notifications. If there are any notifications pending for the viewer, it will show up here. And then there are very small shortcuts to important stuff on your system. Excuse me. Like Bluetooth or the brightness adjustment, then location, airplane mode and stuff. So this is the task view. So this is action center. Next is Xbox app. Honestly, I'm not a very gaming person, so I haven't tried understanding what's the difference between the last Xbox app and this one, as I don't know what was there in the last Xbox universe. So that part I request you to look into the internet and check how Xbox app can be helpful for you if you are a gaming person. Last one is the control panel. So you click on the settings, and this is the control panel which you are welcomed with. Different settings have been clubbed into icons here. Like if I click on systems, I'll be shown system related settings. Similarly, if I click on, let's say, privacy, I'll be shown privacy related settings. So I like the interface. Again, this has been inspired from Windows 8.1, but as I liked Windows 8.1, I really appreciate the coloring, the way it is presented, and I like it. So I like the format, the way how control panel has been put forward in Windows 10. Now, so these were the overall new features in Windows 10. Now, as I said, there will be one more segment I'll be discussing on, like the performance, the boot time, the appearance, which I already did, and then migration from Windows 7, 8 to 10. Well, let's start with the performance. The performance is really zippier. Now there are several reasons behind it. I'm using an AMD processor 1.5 gigahertz quad core one with 8 GB of RAM. Now as the RAM is really high on my system, so things are looking really fast. It would be best to check the performance on a, let's say, 2 GB or 4 GB RAM laptop or desktop, and I believe it would be good. The boot up time when I was using Windows 8.1 was really fast. It would take around 10 seconds or so, 10-12 seconds to show me that lock screen. But in Windows 10 it actually takes quite some time. So first the HP logo, as it's a HP laptop I'm using, so the HP logo, the HP animation happens for around 4 or 5 seconds. Then there's a blank screen and there's a loading animation which happens for another 5 or 8 seconds, or maybe slightly more than that, and then the lock screen appears. So it takes around 15, 16, 18 seconds for the lock screen to appear. But once it appears, it's a very nice welcome to the viewer, and once you log in, yeah, things are again back to normal and really nice. You really feel like working on Windows 10 with your pending tasks. Appearance, as I said, the visual quality is very rich, not only because of these images are high definition, I understand, so they will be really nice, but when you work on a simple web page or you are browsing something on the web, you feel the difference. And I really feel like if my display had been retina, I would have really enjoyed the experience. But yeah, having said that, the last and very important point is assuring the apps which you are let's say the existing apps on Windows 7 or 8 before migrating to Windows 10, to ensure like those things are good, those things or those apps are already having a Windows 10 version, so when you migrate, the migration is quite simple and straightforward. In my case, I am using Bitdefender application, total security application, and the migration was not that great for Bitdefender. So the antivirus didn't start at first. I have to reach out to the help or the customer support, and they fed me with data like what to do and revised download links for especially for Windows 10 users. And using that, yes, it's working fine. Now you can see here Bitdefender is installed, it's running fine, and things are good. So thank you for watching this video. I thought of giving my valuable viewers a hands-on video screenshot kind of scenario rather than me seeing my face, and in between I'll be showing you some JPEGs of, or let's say screenshots of the system. So I thought like this is much more easier to understand and get influenced, like Windows 10 is a thing, a good one. Thanks for watching. So this is my website, debaroongupta.in. I am a digital advertisement and media professional based in Dubai. I have worked for media agencies and publishers as well as media startups. This is my website. So thanks for watching this video. You can also have a look at my other website, f2fadopts.com, where I try giving video let's say tutorials on what digital advertisement is and how you can benefit from it, and from a campaign manager's point of view, what are the essential stuff which is actually important in digital advertisement. I try to involve them and discuss a lot about them. Visit f2fadopts.com for more. You can subscribe to my Twitter feed and also email me if you have any digital advertisement related queries and stuff. Thanks a lot. Thanks for watching this video. Myself Debaroon. Have a great day ahead, and we'll be back with more reviews and more stuff. Thank you.